I ain't gonna lie. This making me think. I don't know why.
Yeah,
This making me think. If people value peak, right? Because I value peak. People who value peak. If people feel like Roman peak is on par with those other two, which I hear a lot, could Roman? I think Roman is being underrated in these on these lists, in my opinion. Nah, to think about it, because
Hold up, brother.
look, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why. Because I'm starting to think about it now. Because the 4 year, look, the title reign, the dominance, arguably the greatest storyline, ever. He got that on his belt. Got the greatest title reign ever. One of the greatest factions ever. Even with his match quality as the big dog, people can lie all they want to, but he was putting on great matches as the big dog. Now you can say the character and the mic work wasn't there, but as far as the story, because even the story with he had his own little Vince McMahon and Triple H story when it was kind of, you know what I'm saying, with that, then with the evolution stuff, that storyline and stuff, held the mid card, did step into the mid card, with both mid card titles. So I think Grand Slam champion and all of that, multiple Royal Rumble wins too. Hey, hey, we Roman Reigns might be, and then if you continue to, argue the business side of things, because when it comes to compared to, the Rock and Stone Cold, people who say, oh, they value that peak so much, but they had times where they, had to walk away or part time and stuff too. And Roman Reigns at this point got more years, because Roman Reigns in that time was winning the most matches and was having the most matches during that time before he had to start walking away. You know what I'm saying? So before he started really the cancer started coming back and everything, and had to walk away. We might have to start having some conversations, boy.
But who would you put him above? Though? Like,
Oh no, Tommy, I ain't ready. I'm just trying
he said,
to
I'm just
convince
speculating.
myself.
Don't throw me out there.
I'm trying to convince. I'm trying to convince myself, but the heart just won't let me. But I'm trying to convince myself. I ain't gonna lie. Realistically, I have people, because I'm saying that's what I'm basically calling out people being inconsistent, because that people logic or how they value stuff, he would have to be better than, even if you value peak. Okay, if you want to say Stone Cold and Rock peak better and Cena peak, and you value longevity, besides Sean John, John, Undertaker. Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, because people value that peak. Rock and Stone Cold, you would have to put him over Randy and maybe Triple. I don't want to put him on Triple H, but
can't put him on Triple H.
Let me stop. Let me stop. We cut this out.
Yeah, we couldn't even hit the button. Let me hit the button.
That boy Chadwick Boseman said, delete that footage.
hey, shut! I went down, but I ain't gonna lie. You gonna have some people saying, I'm just saying, you people just gotta think.
I think he can grow though. I think he can pass Randy easily if he just got to cook on it. He got to cook without the title. That's what's gonna really push him over to me. But I ain't gonna lie, that top six, I just don't see him passing nobody in that top six. Like, I think our top six kind of the same.
One of the guys only in there because of Impact. I think he better than him.
He better than him in everything. He's just sitting there because of Impact. That's it. But I can't delete that Impact. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
yeah.
He a looking motherfucker.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. People value peak, but they inconsistent with it too.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying. If you had these great peaks, right? But then I feel like Sean had a great peak. Now I feel like people just don't value his because they looking more at, oh, he wasn't the face like John or Rock or the merchandise sales, even though he was still selling stuff and still. But what about the in-ring peak? If people say they value that, what about the great? I feel like Sean is a great guy. Is great at character work. I don't feel like he's a good character worker. I feel like he's great at that. What about that peak of that? And but you know what I'm saying? And even just the versatility to be able, like you said, to cook with the title. Sean was the him and Undertaker was the masters of that. That's who we look
Yeah,
to
big fact.
as really needing that title and can sacrifice to not hold it like that and still be as valuable as the people that's holding the title and still be valuable when you step into the tag team roles and still be valuable, which what Sean was doing in eras. That's why I don't feel like we wouldn't be able to put him over somebody like a Shawn Michaels, right? And that longevity is crazy too, like different eras and still be. I ain't gonna lie, Sean boy. If your back was injured in the attitude
Oh
era, boy,
my
you'll be putting a lot of
god,
arguments
boy.
to sleep. Boy.
Real.
Nah,
You'll
that's
be
real.
putting
For
a lot
real.
of
I'm gonna be real. One of them would not be in the top 10. I think I know which one it is, but yeah.
who
Put a
don't,
name on it. Put it on the floor.
The Rock.
please don't please. I think he
I don't think he would
people.
exist though. That's what I'm saying.
I can see
Oh,
that. I can see that. I
I
can
don't think
see
he
that.
would exist if Sean would have never got. I don't think he got through. He first came when he started popping. Like you remember, like he was a heel popping shit, like talking
yeah.
that talk. Sean would have had that shit beat with all the answers and shit he was doing. Like it just and being favored as a company guy. Vince gonna favor you, Triple H gonna favor you. These other booking credit, they gonna favor him. You feel me? And since we favor this nigga, we know you don't like this nigga. Y'all don't like each other. Y'all keep lying about that shit, but y'all didn't fuck with each other. So I ain't even finna give you a 5-star match and none of that shit. So I don't think he would have really came
Mhm.
up to being that guy.
Yeah, maybe yeah, Chad, you know, maybe he wouldn't be a top 10, but I still feel like the popularity of him, just because of how great he is as just an actor and a character, he would have still been able to get over. I don't think he better than Sean now. So I don't, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
that. Yeah,
He
that's
did,
fact. That's fact. That's fact. That's fact.
you know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Hot take.
He,
Hot take from me, Chat. Hot take. Hot take.
yeah, he definitely would have been if Sean was, you know what I'm saying? I don't kind of think it's a conversation now, like. To me, that's why I kind of when I do the Sean and Stone Cold, I'll be like interchangeable, kind of like for that. But I just sometimes put Sean even over Stone Cold,
Yeah.
like kind of with me. 'Cause I know like I said, it's too much info. It's too much inconsistent. People value Sean. People value Stone Cold and Rock, but then don't value John Cena, and which kind of don't make sense
Nah, yeah, that
to
don't
me
make sense at all.
when it's like
That should be your
these
number
guys.
one guy to be real, if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I was telling like my like you know what I'm saying, like when one of my family members came to chat, like you value these guys to the highest standpoint, like they were great in ring wrestlers. When I can argue that I think John Cena clear Stone Cold in my opinion. Not to say that Stone Cold not good. I think people he was just so over that people that
That nigga
like
funny
to
as hell, boy.
entertaining and funny. That, but for a serious promo, that's why that's the gap I take CM Punk and John Cena over because everything is not gonna call for like a funny moment in other eras, kind of, in my opinion. And I feel like the era they was put in CM Punk and Cena on them, like I feel like they was put in a box kind of with the era they was in when people kind of like some promos might be corny, but you got to be corny. You can't say a bunch of cuss words or you can't say a bunch of misleading stuff when you head to the PG when it's a PG era. So for them to get overcome some of that and still have some of these great promos, I still give them credit for that. But like you right,
Fact.
it's hard. It's gonna be Rock might be the odd man out, but people just so fucking biased, bro. It's just like
Yeah. Facts.
I get it. Some people just can't do nothing to just get into these conversations. For some people, like your band is already made up still. Like,
They in there because of impact as well, too, though. Like they
yeah,
they don't really have longevity to me. So
that's a fact.
I don't know. I might have to change this list a little bit.
Hey, Tommy, I
I'm the
made you think
same
a little
man.
bit.
You said what?
That's it. Did I make you think a little bit?
Yeah, like I'm gonna feel like, yeah, maybe. Roman still got
Because
some work to do, but
yeah,
I don't know. I
because
might
I'm
gotta move
thinking,
Triple H higher. That's what I'm Triple H. I that's one thing I don't see Roman passing him though. That's one thing or in I hate to say it, maybe, yeah, but that's personal favorite, but Triple H is I don't know. Triple H so slept on to me it don't make sense. Like
I agree with you.
as a wrestler, fuck his booking. I don't give a fuck what you think about him as a booker. As a wrestler, he's just so disrespected. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Like, hey, like I got the argument. Like I said, he one of the best sellers of all time. I feel like Triple H is one of the best characters of all time, just in general. Just for how he can just lead, go to different eras and just lead these factions and stuff or these tag teams. He funny too when it comes to like his promos. I feel like he good on the mic. People say he the stipulation GOAT. You can argue that. Like he just when he put him in these stipulation matches, it don't matter what it is, he creates magic. And like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a little reign of terror moments. Like, you know what I'm saying, where they constantly winning the title. He ain't the first one to do it, and he ain't the last one to do it. So like
he got an argument for 7. My bad. You really got me up to think about this. He got an argument for
no,
7.
and that's what somebody said for Roman, and that's what I kind of agree at what they said. Roman highs are probably on par with everybody highs,
I
but
think he
people,
got
but
he's in my top 10. I think he got the greatest peak of all time.
yeah,
That's
his highs are high. It's
Yeah.
just
Just because what it
nobody.
meant. I wouldn't take it over some people's peak. Like personally, I wouldn't take his peak over John Cena's peak.
Yeah.
But I think he had me being unbiased, I think he had the greatest peak of all time. I give
Yeah,
him that.
yeah. Like, look, I'm not mad at that. It's just like what people say. His lows are the worst fucking lows in the top 10. Like nobody,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and
Oh
that's
yeah.
what
Oh shit,
hard
yeah.
to kind
Oh
of get him
shit.
out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's kind of hard to get him out of. Like you know, what I'm saying? That's where it's so difficult.
No, that's really what it is. Cause I'm up here like, what's keeping him? Cause you said the heart shit. I'm like, that's the only thing really like with Orton. He got the career shit. You can make argument for both, but I'm like, my heart really was holding on to Randy.
Yeah,
But I'm like, you can argue it, you know what I'm saying? But when you say the lows, I'm like, oh no, like some of Randy like points that niggas forget might just like, oh, might knock it over to where it's like this ain't no conversation. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, yeah, you kind of it's an argument, bro. Hold on, we might gotta do a video on that. That might be like a little
Nah, man.
that might gotta be a video, bro. That might gotta be
Oh,
like a video.
look, out of everybody on the list, I would think for Randy. I think Randy. It depends on at my 10 who y'all get who I for my 10. I probably you can even argue him as Pete. I feel like Randy Pete was the worst on the list on out of the people that's usually in the top 10
Yeah.
because you feel what I'm saying.
Nah,
You know people don't,
the person I
but
got at 10 got the worst peak for sure.
I feel like he got the consistency that he was always valuable as far as even though I wasn't never the face of the company, but I don't feel like that kind of hurt him because
Yeah,
I'm
it
in
never
the
did. Yeah.
company. Yeah, in the comment when I was going crazy, I'm still in the company with these guys in the top 10. I'm competing with Undertaker, I'm competing with Shawn, Triple H, John Cena, and then now Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? And then his longevity, he gonna surpass even Undertaker and Shawn longevity because this nigga keep talking about he want to keep wrestling for another 5 to 6, 10 years. And Randy is only due to injury, but when Randy healthy, Randy's there. Like he's there.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? They start teetering off at the end of their career. Triple H and Undertaker shine like, okay, I'll have you here for this storyline, kind of. Or Undertaker, especially, you know, when he was having the WrestleMania matches in 2012 or the one with Punk, he wasn't there consistent no more, which he didn't have to because, you know what I'm saying, I've been here since 1992. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I'm
That's
going
30 some
home.
years. Yes,
Nah, for real.
but I don't know how you can argue that type of load and tell me. That's why I keep saying people go look at this wrestling shit and go say why you don't do this for basketball. I just think it's different. Like when you
Nah,
argue
yeah,
this,
it's different shits. It's some different shits for real, for real. Like it's different. It's different. Cause like even my goal in basketball, Kobe was good at a lot of things, but I feel like he's a master of, one or two things. He ain't really like if Sean my goat, people would say, damn, well why LeBron ain't your goat? You feel me? Because he do a lot of things great. You feel what I'm saying? Like that'll be the same argument, but I'm like, bro, it's just a different thing. But also, I'm always the same way I look at wrestling. Well, most of my goat shit, like outside of football, I always say like it's interchangeable. Like outside of football, everything is just it's just not easy, bro. It's a conversation.
Yeah.
And even with football, it's more so. I would still argue that because position shit. Like, but Tom, I'm just a Tom guy, so I'm always say Tom the goat. Like, I ain't gonna never not refer to him as the goat. But if you say Dion the goat, I ain't gonna be like you wrong.
Yeah.
Especially with their positions being so different. So that shit different. But wrestling, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. I gotta
Yeah.
see some shit for you to touch that top three, boy.
Yeah, it's I just value consistent. I value that consistency so much, and I think in wrestling, it like you said, it's kind of different than other sports. Now, I think you have to kind of be in there long. I think you got to be like long. I think longevity really matters more in wrestling than basketball.
And this moments over accolades too, though. Because in
Yeah,
my GOAT conversation, I never really bring up accolades. Like we was talking that shit with the senior shit. Like I don't give a fuck about accolades. I could care less. My shit is your catalog. Like you feel me? It's kind of like a musician in a way. Like that's what I
yeah.
want you to bring up. Like let's bring up these matches. Let's bring up this work you did. Like my top three, that shit is undeniable. Like
So from the business side of things, that's why I feel like Stone Cold got the. That's why he got to be in there. He from the business side of things, he number one. For him to be selling his merchandise is still selling now, like at a high level, still now. And then at the time, the popularity, he did most over on popularity. Like his was crazy. And the same thing with Rock, because like I said, when you can argue with Rock had kind of when he got injured, Rock and he came back, it was Rock. Like you feel what I'm saying? Right there. And I feel like that, but like you said, it's just short year. I think you gotta
they
just
shit
jump
just
through more
it's
hoops.
too short, bro, for me, bro.
Yeah.
For the top three, I think all our top threes are the same. So it
Yeah, I think you gotta just jump through too many
y'all
hoops.
y'all career
Or
wasn't even longer than I could argue their career went longer than what Cena's peak. If I could low key argue that
Yeah.
shit.
Cause
hey,
Cena peak was like,
was
if you want
long.
to be under, probably like 10 years, really.
Yes.
A
It was.
decade.
And that's if I'm being nasty. Like I can be nice and you space it out. Maybe this person had this year, but I'm just their careers are just so short, bro. I just
Honestly, you could probably even argue 12 years. Cause he had the whole title reign in 2017. And he was still putting on great matches in 2016. So you could really even argue 12.
I'm counting that too, cause this it's the way how you think. So when we saying Stone Cold and Rock Peak, is we gonna say 90 kind of what 98,
I say Stone Cold 98 to like.
2001. That's it.
yeah,
You can't.
can't
He
go
But
no
see, he
further.
got hurt in 2000 though. Well,
yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah, I
he
give him
he
a
was out in
window. I
2000.
still give him a window. I say
Like
98 to 01. Yeah.
Yeah, oh
yeah, I
one.
still,
Yeah.
still had a big year 01, won the Royal Rumble, which I feel like is my favorite Royal Rumble. but well, he was there. He was there before, but it's like those won some other people early years. Him and Rock, unless you okay, the Nation and Domination stuff with the Rock, we remember that, right? The pro, but it's just like you said when they peaked, Stone Cold just never came back. I guess he felt like I just couldn't trust my neck no more. Like once he got injured, like he just never. I felt like he should have came back during that time, like and added some more years. But we'll be starting when you do John. John started taking off in '05.
Yep.
So he came in '03 and was won the WWE Championship '05 and starred him and Batista and then you know what I'm saying. Oh, so it wasn't that long, but then '04 he was winning United States champion at WrestleMania. So he was even getting some moments then.
Niggas not touching my top three, bro. I think it's my top three, the greatest character, the greatest wrestler, and the greatest all around with I guess you could say was I don't even know what the fuck I'll call Cena. Just fuck it,
Yeah,
greatest. You feel me? You're not touching those three, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
you're not.
They just all three well rounded. All well rounded. plenty of things. They just
Yeah,
always
like they just yeah. They
That shit
probably like
fucked up
three.
to say, but you're just not touching it, bro.
I was say yeah. They probably the three most well rounded.
For sure. And
yeah.
I, and out of respect, I get a peak, some shit. And
Yeah, man.
Hogan. Hey, you can argue for that man to be 7 back to the Roman. He could be 7.
But it's the same thing with John. It's
Well,
just like,
eight or let me say 8. I'm tripping.
but unless you say Shawn and Undertaker, or besides Shawn, John Cena you can argue got the best match quality ever. And you could just that don't mean he the second best in ring person ever. That just mean the guy just was around for 20 years and just wrestled a lot of matches and got a lot of great matches. That's the only argument I'm making there.
Yo, catalog
That's all.
shit. That's his main shit, to be real. Niggas just don't say that.
Yeah. That look, because I gotta say that because niggas, oh, he better than Kurt Angle in the ring. He better than Daniel
Nah,
Bryan. No, I
that's not what the
ain't saying
niggas
that.
saying, bro. Like, nah.
Yeah.
For real.
Then he got so John Cena got he was wrestling so much in these years that it was just like it was crazy. And for him, that's what I'm saying. It's people that fuck. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he get credit. He should get credit for that. It's people that works with that can work with these elite wrestlers and still end up making them look bad, kind of, because they can't keep
No,
up.
see, that's what I was finna say too. That's what I was finna say. That's where you gotta give John credit, because another argument, y'all know I don't really fuck with how can I say this? Like the top guy argument. Like I don't really like I don't give a fuck. Like you kind of picked to be there. And once you're there, you're there. But at the same time, you gotta deliver. Cause other guys who was, oh well, he a top guy, he get the I don't feel like Brock got that match catalog. He's always been favored to get big matches. Goldberg
Yeah.
always been favored to get big matches. I damn sure don't think he got a worse catalog than Goldberg. It's like some niggas match catalog so back, nigga. Vince McMahon got a better match catalog. Shane McMahon got a better match catalog than you. And I'll say that conversation for another day, but and niggas be up here trying to talk about certain niggas, boy, stop it. Stop
Mm-hmm.
it, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. I don't care.
Yeah. Like that's what and that's my point. That's why I don't think old heads from those eras can even argue with us, because I feel like we still consistently watch it, right?
Yeah.
If you say you stop watching that Attitude Era, you don't know you. That's why you don't know this person.
Yeah.
How could you argue some shit that you don't know? So you're gonna completely be biased. I wasn't born during Attitude Era. I can admit that, but I went back and watched it. You got the footage is accessible for you to watch these other eras, but you just won't watch it because you just don't feel like nothing can get better than Stone Cold and Rock. And once they left, you just left with it.
But
So that's
that'll
what
be
I'm saying.
cool. But just say that. Don't sit up here and act like,
It's just
no,
subjective.
like I know, yeah, like, no, I know about John Cena and I know about these. No, bro, you don't. The shit you saying, nigga, shit. If
You
you
just don't.
biased, nigga, just say you biased, nigga. And like we said, a favorite list is always different, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton, Batista, my top 3, like favorite. Like so, they ain't in my top. Randy ain't getting no free spots because he one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's Batista. Batista ain't even in my top 10 niggas with. I know some niggas who know me like you be oh like I see his career.
Somebody else that had it just didn't have a lot of years after that. But you know what I'm saying? That's another argument right there. It's just like I
lot,
said, just say you
lot
don't
left
like
on the
somebody.
table. You feel me? Shit.
Just say you don't like somebody. It's okay, because like I said, I wasn't putting I didn't start putting Cena into these conversations until I felt like he was deserving of it. So in 2015, I didn't put him in this conversation, even though I'm like, okay, you stepped into the mid
Shit.
card and you was more valuable. You still was more valuable than these niggas in the main event. They still said you want to go. You stepped into the mid card and just was crazy, and still was just went to another peak. Like that's just
Hey, I 2010s for me is blurry.
yeah.
I pick and choose what the fuck I. He was already in there for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but Tommy, that's what I'm saying. That's just valuable for you to go through. But that's what I'm saying. A great guy, and that's why I respect Kobe too. And I think Kobe is in that argument too. It's not just what you can do when everything is favored on your side and you at these high moments. It's what like when you gotta go through something and you still stand tall and you still fight and still look great at it. And of course, like Cena like had the in that era, you get not only you had no main eventers. Chris Jericho left. It was no more Jeff Hardy. It was no more Undertaker no more. Shawn had retired. No more Triple H. No more Batista. Every main Rey Mysterio wasn't there to start. No more main event guys. And for him to keep like having, packing the shows out and still and all that, like we talking about Sheamus and Miz, like nobody didn't know them. That's when they first came in. Like nobody wasn't looking at them guys at main events.
But on top of that,
It,
why I do got him, like I said, not even counting that, the time in which you was cooking, Sean was there. Triple H
yeah,
was there. Batista was there. Randy was there. Jeff
Undertaker.
was there. Taker was there. Kane was there. Like Chris
Mm-hmm.
Jericho came back. Kurt came back. Like these people were there. And you coming off the shoulders of Rock and Stone Cold and the Hulk and all these niggas leaving. And this at the time
Mm-hmm.
where all these legends, they still got good names. So Roddy Piper
Yeah.
coming through doing a special appearance, it still means something. You feel what I'm saying? Same with Hulk. Like he getting a monster response. He come back then. You feel me? That shit hit different. Like that's why he got my respect. I know what Prime John looked like. I know the rise. Like I know, like I
Mm-hmm.
seen what a nigga make a mid card belt look good. And I'm be real with you. Outside of shit with with Eddie, bro, and some other shit. I don't even remember all his United States Championship matches, but I remember them promos. I remember him just making that shit feel special, bro. At that time, I could argue that shit was more special than the WB Championship, the shit he was doing on goddamn UPN, nigga, hugging like shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That was some
Yeah.
good
Look, I
times, bro.
remember he had some feuds with Booker T. It was the Dupree guy. Because I was just recently watching. It was Booker T, Dupree. Then of course the Carlito one. But it was usually like the first two. The first two United States title reigns was good. The other two was just like nigga, like here. But then that last one was his best. Like the one in 2015, like the Open Challenge and the storylines and still like that's value. Like okay, oh we tired of seeing him in the main event. Can he do something else? Okay, Hey, I want that mid card title. They tired of seeing me in the main event. Let me step back. You got Seth and Roman here now. Dean Ambrose. Let me step back. I'll go to the mid card. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting too many world titles. I'll go to the mid card. Oh my God, Simon's still in the mid card. He's back to back matches on Raw every week. Back storylines too. And it's his idea. Vince McMahon, well, John, I'm going to hand you the title, but I don't know what the hell you're going to do. Figure it out. All right. Say less.
That what John did. He did used to make something out of nothing.
I got you. Book me. You got me booked for next week. I got you. I got you.
Oh, for real.
Same thing. Same thing with Sean, man. I just value Sean being important, that great. Him and Undertaker being that great with not holding those titles like that. That's something I value. Still being that important to the product, or more important than the niggas that's holding the title with no title.
They should gave my
Yeah.
boy one more WWE championship, man. Just one more. It would have meant
Like
so much to me as a kid.
putting
It
people
would have
over,
meant so much. Just one
and they recommend
more.
the two greatest WrestleMania catalogs, Undertaker and Shawn.
Yeah,
I
for sure,
value
for
them.
sure.
Banger match, Chris Jericho, fire match. Kurt Angle, fire. Triple threat match with Triple H and I'm not gonna say the name, fire.
I like his match with him and Vince, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
That was no,
Right?
he got a good match out of Vince.
He
Oh
got
my God,
that match
bro,
with
you too
Vince,
damn great.
bro. He got a
Too
good
great.
mentality, bitch, bro.
You too great. Even I ain't gonna lie, Sean was just making magic. That character work is. I ain't gonna lie. I think Sean character work and his storytelling might be top 5. Well, he's in my top 5.
They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear, man.
They said a lot of but
They don't want to hear. That boy, man, Sean was one of the ones, bro. We need another. Need a little modern day Sean, bro. Show
he
for
made you
sure.
believe everything. Heard it. Hey, one of the greatest sellers of all time too. He just made you believe in everything. Like
And the way he used to get fired up, he used to feel real and shit. That nigga, bro, that nigga used to be cugging. I'm finna go watch Sean tonight. I'm finna be sitting there like the little Wolverine meme.
Oh yeah.
What it used to be.
oh my god, man.
Nah, man, but yeah.
No,
I mean, that's just
I just
goat shit, bro. That's just goat shit, bro.
it's some conversations that just had to be had. I just had to figure it out. And I ain't gonna lie, that for that one guy, the impact shit for the stop beating that busted me kinda. That, that mean I gotta ignore everything else.
I do
Yeah.
see with him, I do got him high. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
It,
Like, maybe cause the impact, maybe I could just throw him in like it is. I can't say 10 because who I got at 10 to look crazy, but maybe push him. I could push him down. So I just have to figure out where. But
Cause
he
I
is
just
only in there because of impact. Like,
this is that. It's literally like that got him a top 5 spot on my list. But I'm thinking like I'm about to push him down.
what
It's just
he
like,
is.
bro,
He has
I can
six.
acknowledge,
He has six for me.
I can acknowledge your impact, bro. But it's like it's some other guys that had significant impact that I don't get on that list. That I don't, but I just know I do know he is impact. But it's like, bro,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
who the first person who started dribbling the basketball first or the impact? You know what I'm saying? One of the white
Yeah,
guys. It's like we ain't putting them in our top 10 because they, you know what I'm saying?
They say Jared West the logo. That nigga ain't never been in one of my top 10s. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm
You
just
selling me
saying,
with
bro.
that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's like, bro, it's just he was just getting cheered. But like, if you just the match quality gang, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't that.
Yeah, his shit low key ass.
It ain't that. And then when I think he was the best at his mic work, I just don't think that's not his peak. So I ain't gonna lie, I already told people I like NWO Hulk Hogan better than Hulkamania. I ain't saying he's better. I just think he couldn't be put in the box and couldn't be pacified during that time.
Yeah.
I think he, you know what I'm saying? It was just,
You got to show the asshole he really is. Type
yeah. All that.
shit.
And then it's like, bro, how much can I value somebody punching you and you just charging up?
Yeah, yeah, that shit was goofy, bro.
Ah, yo,
Yeah, yeah. Hey, as a kid, I ain't gonna lie, I did eat that shit up. I thought that nigga was hard. That shit goofy as fuck. Like, you like, bro, get the fuck down, bro. What the fuck? That
I'll be
nigga
that nigga.
point hard as hell. Nigga just
and
punch
then
you
For
his
three
real.
times.
his best matches is not even in his peak though.
Nah, hell no.
Like, like that's what I'm saying.
His finisher ass. He just ass all around the board.
Signature garbage. It's just the
The person garbage. Highly garbage. I think niggas really don't hone in on this part of Hulk Hogan enough when this nigga said that he would have rather for his son to be paralyzed than for his son to die and come back as a black man. Nigga, do you
Oh,
not
he said
know?
that?
Yeah, bro, that nigga said that.
Yeah, I might gotta
He
move him
said,
down on my list. I
hey,
thought it was just the boyfriend shit. Like, oh no, my daughter, they ain't know. No,
Nah,
no.
that nigga, that
Oh, he
nigga,
was a
what's his
racist,
name?
racist.
Yeah, that nigga was a racist. You know what's crazy though? He was a racist, but I seen a video of that nigga listening to a Jeezy song, bro. I
I think I
said,
seen that shit
how
too.
that
Yeah,
work? How that work? But
publicity
I might have I might
agent.
have misquoted him a little bit with what he said, but he did say something like, "Yeah, like my son came back reincarnated as a black man. I wouldn't want that." I'm like, nigga, what?
Dang. All I'm gonna say is it never maybe because that ain't my era. People would probably say that's the reason why it never cared. I never cared about him being there. I'm not a fan of him, so like I don't give a damn.
That real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just think it's so many people that I in that era that like that I don't like. I like Randy Savage over him. Like if I was, you know what I'm saying, like that's who I like from that era. You know what I'm saying, from that little early golden era. And then when you start getting Sean, of course, Sean and I take Brett, you know. But it's just like it's just too much. A lot of people just couldn't talk. I felt like they was masked in that people just staring at strong guys and you sweat coming down. The women in there cheering this shit. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Just like nah, I can't put like triple. I can't have to. How am I putting him over Triple H? I feel like I'm disrespecting.
Nah, that's real.
Like,
That's real. That's real.
and here you go, people from the era. What? He wouldn't have got pushed if he wasn't. Shut up, because he was already good before that. You gotta start with this nonsense. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think narratives. I don't think stuff we shouldn't. A narrative. I'm not valuing people narratives in these arguments no more. I need to hear some facts.
Big face.
I need.
And if it was Triple H, it would have been somebody else. I'd been saying the same shit. Nigga, fuck. What nigga supposed to do? Say no. Nah, Vince, get at somebody else.
Yeah, just
The fuck? Get the fuck
like
out of here.
True.
what is we talking about? I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. I be valuing other people. I value Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle damn near in my talk. I don't know how I feel about Edge ass and what he did from mid card to main event and tag team. He ain't consideration for mine. Self moving into that into he well self is in my top 15.
They get the fuck out of here. They get the fuck out of here.
Hey, look, I just said, man.
Yeah,
Look,
got it.
yeah, let's end constantly because
Oh God! Hey, I've been sitting there like 5 minutes ago. I was like, man, this nigga